Howdy partner, it's time for the Blast TV Austin Major Stage 2 Pick'em. That's right. Alright, there's no time to waste because the Blast TV Austin Major is gonna get back on track in less than 6 hours here, and I have to do all the editing, so let's not waste any time here, guys. This is a difficult one, but the easiest pick here in the Stage 2 is Team Falcons. You know me, I'm not the biggest fan, but they do have the best players. They have Nico, they have Monacy, they have Kixon, one of the top 6-7 IGLs now, max. Testus has been stepping up like crazy, and he's been killing it, so I mean, it's a no-brainer, guys. Before we get to the free O's, let's just do all the other ones, alright? Let's go O3. First off, I was thinking M80, but they have some easy matchups, and they have a pretty high seed because they, you know, are bottom of the teams that just squeaked through, so they are playing against teams that are 16s. They're playing against Tai Lu, and Tai Lu is very up and down, and if they just do a bad Fido, M80 gets through. I think M80 is a great O3, but they have just a very big luxury of being the 8th seeded team. So I'm just gonna go for a team that doesn't have that, which is Lin Vision. I'm sorry for all the people who are Asian CS fans, but I think Lin Vision is just not gonna do it. Last time in the last major, the teams that just squeaked through 3-2 just bombed out afterwards because it was just a different caliber of teams. I think Lin Vision can be proud that they made it through, but I don't see them winning a game here necessarily. The problem is any team can win a game in this stage because yeah, you're top, you know, what is it now, 24. You know how to play Counter-Strike. If you win 2 pistols on Inferno, you know how to, you know, just finish it. You know, so sorry, I'm gonna go this. And then the second team is gonna be Legacy. A lot of people thought they were gonna be O3. I was like, yeah, I didn't believe in them too, but I knew that Fluxo was just worse, and they proved it, so that's great. But I think their miraculous run of being even at the major is gonna end here. Like if the MIBR wasn't playing Legacy, I was thinking of putting them O3 maybe. I just don't believe in them. I think MIBR will be an excellent 1-3 team. So those are my O3s: Lin Vision and Legacy, both the 3-2 teams that made a meal out of getting through. But it makes sense. But I think the road ends here for them. Let's go back to the 3-1s and the 3-2s. Very easy, 3D max, solid team. I think a top 15 teams, perfect gatekeeping team to the real tier 1s. They just know how to play Counter-Strike. They are very solid. I have all the trust in them that they're gonna make it through. Will they do it 3-0? Well, not really, because they will run into Falcons and possibly FaZe, and they just don't have the caliber of players. And that's the thing. They always have this hard ceiling where they just they beat teams solidly every time, and then they play against teams that just have better players and they just get outclassed. But not yet here, but maybe next stage they will have a harder time. Heroic, go through, boom, great. We all saw how great they were. Senpai's to near. Sa knows how to lead the team. They're playing with less pressure in the sense that, you know, Senpai's is leaving, and you know, so this is like a final, you know, last dance. You know. Speaking of last dances, we have of course Furia. All right, so this is a strange one. Last dance, Fallen. They do have the caliber of players. They have been showing. They reached the semis at the PGL Astana event, only losing to like the best teams over the last, you know, month. At also IM Dallas, like Team Spirit and stuff. But they are actually showing that they can play this game. So it's pretty surprising. Was that a honeymoon run? Very possibly. But I do think that they should win over these teams that came from stage 1. So I'm gonna go Furia there. Yeah, OG, they've been great. They all feeling like came out of nowhere, but it is like a tier 1 org or something. But they really feel like they came out of nowhere. But luckily we were prepared because we still let them go through. Then 5th pick is gonna be Bait. Just have been showing that they are a great team that really is on the come up. Always on the precipice between tier 2 and tier 1. This is the moment they can prove that the tier 1. They got through the first stage quite handily. My fear with them is that they had all the, you know, the worries and the stress and that glass ceiling they always run into. But I think they shattered it, and I think they're gonna show that they're a top 16 team in the world. And I think they're gonna do it rather comfortably. Alright, and then you say like, well, why you don't put FaZe in, right? But I think my FaZe is gonna be 3-0. You know me, I'm a simple fanboy. I think I have to admit it right now. Rain is back. We got a honeymoon stage going on because remember they played with Skulls and they were still beating big teams and coming very close to beating Team Liquid and Heroic. So and they have a good seed. That's also important because they play against easier teams. They are playing Heroic though, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is a best out of 1, and I feel like FaZe is more hungry to beat Heroic than, you know, Heroic is, because they are just like, yeah, hey, we did great, you know, we're losing Superiors and Sob, so we're falling apart a little bit. But FaZe wants revenge, and I like it. So I'm gonna go FaZe 3-0. And for my last pick, this is a tough one. This is a very tough one. It's getting hot, guys. I'm getting sweaty over here. Jesus Christ. It's 25 degrees, but I had to do it for the bit, guys. I had to do it for the bit. So the problem here is, I genuinely feel like there's no great pick here. Like, Virtus Pro, yes, have the talent, have an insane lineup in the form of riflers, let me tell you that. But they're just terrible. Really, really terrible. And, like, they're not gonna lose to every team all the time here, of course. But I can see them lose, like, 40% of the time to almost every team here. And it's gonna be best out of 1s, and they only have to, you know, lose 1 best out of 3, which, you know, Virtus Pro does. So I'm just gonna, and you know, people put them through because, oh, big name, a lot of money. Yeah, but they are just very terrible. Just don't forget that. Pain Gaming, you know, they're doing the reverse thing. They've just been building up slowly and, you know, adding things to Big Usera. And they have NQZ, and they recently signed DGT, which is like, oh, that was a massive signing. But things haven't been clicking for Pain Gaming. Like, it's been always like disappointing with now, and also like they had stand-in issues or visa issues or health-related issues. But I think Pain is not a bad shout here, because I think this is the time. Now they have to show up. Now they have to show what they're made of. And I think this is the moment. And otherwise, I don't think anybody can make it. M80, no, it's just that they're just good enough to not go 0-3 in my opinion. And Bad Boom is, yeah, it's nice that they're through. I expect a little bit more from them. I think they're going to be a 2-2 team for sure, but I think they're just lacking a little bit too many of the fundamentals, and yeah, star players are just not popping off enough to get them through. Nemega, love him. I would be very happy to see him go through. I really think they're fun. I really like the captain. He's been shit talking. I really appreciate it, and it's really fun. Tyloo, yeah, of course. I would love Tyloo to go through. I think, again, if they're lucky, they're going to be a 2-2 team. But I'm a bit scared for Tyloo. But out of these teams, I think Pain is the best team. We got Big Usera, we got DGT, we got Snow. I think they got a nice lineup of Brazilian or South American players. So I think they're looking pretty good. So here are my pick'ems, and we're gonna continue the road to Diamond. We are still in it, people. We're still in it. And we already got a silver coin. Look at that, look at that. We don't have to go back into the mines. So those are my pick'ems. Look at this: Falcons and FaZe 3-0, 3D Max, Heroic, Furia, OG, P8, Pain in the 3-1 and 3-2, and of course Lin Vision and Legacy in the 0-3. I'm sorry for the people that like those teams, but I need my pick'em, and I want you guys to get the pick'em too. My name is Burt Burlington. I love talking about Counter-Strike, and if you do too, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make more YouTube videos. I make more pick'em videos. We're gonna keep doing this. We also have a Discord channel where we always talk and have fun. We have been doing watch parties as of late. We're also doing a fantasy league, so join that. Maybe you can join it in time. Right now, in the description below, and I will see you in the next video on our road to the diamond coin. All right? Bye.